Hey, what is up? It is your boy Will. Welcome back to the Skinny Survivor channel, the best place for skinny guys to gain their first 30 pounds of muscle and go from the scrawny guy to the brawny guy as fast as possible. So in today's video, I'm gonna be sharing with you how to track your muscle gain progress, okay? So how you can track your progress on this journey and how to actually know if you're progressing and building more muscle as a skinny guy. Now, before we get into today's video, make sure to subscribe to the channel. If you're a skinny guy looking for more content on tips and tricks on how to bulk up as fast as possible. And if you've been following me for a while now, make sure after this video to click the first link in my description and go get yourself a free bulking meal plan to get started in the next 30 days. So let's go through these 4 main ways that you can track your progress. Make sure you're actually getting muscle gains along the journey so you don't waste years and years and years of not making any progress. Now, for me, this is a mistake that I made. I didn't know how to track my progress at the beginning. And I went honestly like 3 to 4 years without getting any results. And the worst thing was I didn't even know I wasn't getting results. So today I'm going to show you 4 ways you can do this. So let's start with way number 1 that you can track your progress and make sure that you know just how much progress you're making, so it keeps you motivated along the way and it also keeps you updated on your gains. Okay, so the first way you can track your progress, and I highly suggest you do this. In fact, I would make it compulsory if you want to actually get results as a skinny guy, is to track your weight. Now, a lot of guys ask me, Will, how often should I track my weight? Should I track it once a week? Should I track it once a month? And usually what guys do, most skinny guys, they track their weight like once a week or once a month. Now, this is a big mistake because the weight is not going to be accurate, because your weight fluctuates from day-to-day basis. In fact, it fluctuates from an hour-to-hour basis, depending on a ton of factors. Examples are water, okay? It's gonna fluctuate based on how much water you drink. It's gonna fluctuate on how much food you've eaten. It's gonna fluctuate how much glycogen is in your muscle, and this simply means stored food and stored energy in your muscle. And all of this holds water, and this is also gonna fluctuate your weight. Again, sodium is another factor. So your weight is gonna fluctuate on an hourly basis, in fact, a day-to-day basis, okay? But the most accurate way to track your weight is actually to track it every day. I would choose as soon as you wake up in the morning, okay, strip down just to your underpants and then weigh your weight then, okay? Because that's gonna be the most accurate representation of your weight, because you're gonna be doing it on an empty stomach and you're also gonna be tracking your weight consistently, okay? Now, what you need to do is weigh yourself every morning. You need to make sure that you have stripped down only to your undies, and you need to come up with a consistent routine. For example, I always urinate before I weigh myself because that simply gets rid of the water weight and that makes the weigh-in more accurate. If I'm holding a lot of water, it's not gonna make it a lot accurate. So I would choose a consistent routine. Maybe just wake up in the morning, urinate, strip down to your undies and weigh yourself, okay? And now what you wanna do is you wanna put that weight somewhere, okay? Either you can write it down in your logbook or you can track it in MyFitnessPal. Now, MyFitnessPal is an app. It's an application on your mobile phone that allows you to track your weight on a day-to-day basis. It also allows you to track your food. So if you're tracking your calories and macros, you can use MyFitnessPal to track your food and your calorie intake. So that is how you weigh yourself on a day-to-day basis. And now what you want to do is you want to add up every single day, day 1 to day 7, which is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And you want to take all those weights, you want to add them together, and then you want to divide them by 7. Now this is going to give you a weekly average in terms of your weight. And then what you can do is you can compare that weekly average to your next week and the week after that and also the week after that. And now you're gonna know if you're consistently gaining weight, how much weight you're gaining. And if you're not gaining weight, you can simply add calories to your diet to make sure and facilitate that you're gaining weight. Okay, so this is the way that I do it. This is the way that professionals do it. And this is the way that, competition bodybuilders do it, fitness models, they all do it like this. And if you want to start getting proper results, you want to start making sure you're actually progressing over time, you need to follow this as well. So track your weight on a daily basis, get on the scale, again, strip down, urinate, and then get on the scale, weigh yourself every single morning, okay? And then take the weights for the week and then divide it by 7. This is gonna give you your weekly average so you can see over time where your weight is going. Okay, so we actually do this on our customized program, a customized coaching program. We give you a weekly tracker where you can fill out all your weights and you can basically see your progress over time, and then we can adjust your calories based on that. Now, if you're interested in that program, simply click one of the links down below to check it out, okay? So that's the first way. The second way to track your progress is to simply take progress pictures. Now, what I used to do with my coaches, we used to, every single week, I used to take progress pictures. I used to take front, back, side pictures, flexed bicep pictures, and lat spread pictures. And basically I'd take the same pictures every single week and I'd send them to my coach, and he would basically have a look and see if I'm progressing over time. Now, one of the things you want to avoid is getting too hard on yourself on these progress pictures. These progress pictures are not for you to see how good you look, but they're really just to track your progress over time. Now, again, you won't make huge progress in 1 week or even 2 weeks or maybe even 3 weeks, okay? But over time, when you compare these progress pictures, for example, maybe you take it this month and then 3 months later, you compare those progress pictures, you're gonna see a massive difference. You're gonna see a good visual difference. And if over time, maybe a couple months, you're not seeing any difference, then chances are you're not doing things right. And then you can make adjustments to your diet and also your training regimen. Okay, so the second way to track your progress is to simply take progress pictures maybe once a week. Pick a day, maybe Sunday, Saturday, take some progress pictures, and you don't just want to use a mobile phone and take a selfie, because this is very, very bad for honestly the accuracy of the lighting, and also it's inconsistent with the other pictures that you're going to take, because you're not going to get a really consistent picture. Now, what you want to do is maybe grab your laptop. If you don't have a laptop, you can use your phone, but just set it up on like a selfie timer. Set it up for like a 5-second timer. Stand in the exact same position every single time, exact same lighting, and take exact same pictures. So if you're gonna take the pictures, you just take one relaxed front, one relaxed side, one relaxed the other side, and one relaxed the back. Okay, and you can also add in some pictures like flex double bicep, and then maybe a back lat spread. And also maybe a leg picture as well, where you're flexing your legs. This is gonna help you because you're gonna be able to consistently look at those pictures and basically gauge how much progress you're making over time. Now, again, you don't have to do all of this if you come on our coaching program. We're gonna show you this anyway. So I'm just teaching you how you can do this if you wanna do it on your own, okay? So that's the second way. You need to take progress pictures. So the first thing, weigh yourself every morning. Second thing, take progress pictures once a week. And the third thing, this is optional. I used to do this early on in the beginning when I was really serious about getting results, but this is optional. Sometimes this can be detrimental because you can actually feel bad about this. So I highly, highly don't suggest this if it's gonna make you feel bad, and it made me feel bad. So I don't really suggest it unless you're looking to take it to the next level. I used to do this when I was very serious about getting accuracy in everything. So the third way is to take body measurements, okay? So I highly suggest this if you're competing, or maybe you're trying to get ready for a competition, or maybe you're just more serious about results. Now, a couple areas where you take body measurements, you take your waist. This is based on tracking your body fat levels. If you've got a really wide waist, and then you compare that to when you're leaner, you'll know that you're gaining more body fat, okay? Another way is to track the circumference of your biceps. You flex your biceps, you wrap the body measurement tape around that, and you get that measurement. Another way is the chest measurement just over your nipple, okay? You put it over your chest, and then you basically measure that relaxed, okay? And basically, these measurements are gonna show you if you're growing more muscle over time. And also you can track your legs measurement right in the middle. Maybe what I used to do is take a hands measurement from my knee, and then I'd strap it around my leg. I basically keep it relaxed, and I take that measurement too. You can also do your calves if you want. My calves never grew for me, so I just stopped measuring them. You can also do your shoulder measurement, so just wrap it around your shoulders, and then you can see how wide you're growing, okay? Also, you can do your, that's about it actually. So you do your biceps, you do your shoulders, your chest, and your back is fine. You can do your back as well, but it's generally you have to get in the right position to actually see how much progress you're making. But that's basically it. So if you want, you can take those body measurements to really see if you're making progress, getting wider, getting thicker. I generally stick to weight tracking, progress pictures, body measurements can help. And then another way to track your progress over time is to actually track your lifts. Okay, so when you go in the gym, you're gonna have a set regimen, and if you don't have a set regimen, make sure to get a set regimen below. Go download my free workout plan and get started. But basically, you're gonna have these exercises that you do on a regular basis, and you're gonna actually track your lifts now, okay? So if you haven't been tracking the progress of your exercises, you need to start tracking. So for whatever weight that you were doing the last week, you need to make sure you know that you're progressing this week. So for example, let's say I just started out on my workout program, you go in the gym, and let's say you start with a bench press. Now you're gonna track, first of all, how much weight you're lifting and how many reps you did, okay? Now what you can do is every single week you can try and improve on that. So let's say next week I look back on my tracking log and I say, okay, last week I did 80 kilo bench press, I did it for 10 reps. This time I'm gonna go for 12 reps, okay? So generally what I suggest is firstly, try and increase your reps. But if you're on a program where it's just a set rep range, for example, it's just 12 reps, then I would try and increase your weight. Okay, so you want to generally try and aim for 5 pounds in increasing weight, 5 pounds, 10 pounds, and generally when you start, you're gonna make some massive strength gains. So you can try and put on more than that if you can, okay? But you still wanna perform that rep range with good form, okay? And generally over time, you're gonna get stronger and you're also gonna see that progress over time, okay? So the fourth way to track your progress is to track your exercises, track your weights, okay, and track your lifts, okay? Now, you can do this very simply by going into your notes. If you have an iPhone, maybe an Android has notes as well, and you just go in here, you write down your exercise, okay? So let's say I do barbell bench press, I just write down barbell bench press, okay? And then I just say 80 kg times 12 reps, okay? So very simple. I put it in my phone, barbell bench press, 80 kg times 12 reps, okay? And then basically I'm gonna go back to this log next week and I'm gonna check out what I did, okay? So now you actually know what you're doing every single week. The biggest problem is skinny guys, they don't track their lifts and they don't know what the hell they're doing, they don't know what they lifted, and they don't even know which exercise they're gonna do today. So you wanna do the same exercises from a week to week basis, but you just wanna improve on those exercises. You wanna do better form. You wanna lift more weight. And sometimes you wanna add more reps, okay? And this is all gonna help you progress as a skinny guy. This is gonna help you build more muscle, and it's gonna help you make sure that you're actually making progress over time. And basically, you're gonna have times where emotionally, you're gonna feel like, oh my gosh, I'm not making any progress. You know, I'm doing all this work. But then when you look at all this stuff, maybe you look at your weight, you're like, oh, hang on a second, I did make progress because I gained this much amount of weight, and actually I'm looking at my progress pictures comparing from month 6 to month 1, and there's a huge difference, okay? And that's gonna keep you motivated, okay? And that's gonna make you feel very, very good about yourself, and it's gonna make you wanna keep going, okay? Again, maybe you take your body measurements and you're like, oh, hey, you know, I grew on this muscle group, okay? Or maybe you look at your lifts and you're like, hey, you know what? I didn't gain weight. I didn't really build that much muscle, but actually I got stronger, okay? And the best thing is obviously you're getting progress in all these areas. You gain more weight, you look leaner, you built more muscle, and you also got stronger, okay? And that can happen when you dial in your diet properly, okay? And when you're following a great workout split, okay? If you want a great workout split, you want to get a good diet, make sure to click the first link down below and get started on my program so you don't waste a lot of time on getting things right, okay? So go check out the links below to get started on any of my programs, and we'll get you on the right track straight away so you don't waste any time. So I hope this helped you, and I hope this showed you how you can actually track your muscle gains on your weight gain journey. And if you have any questions, just drop them down below and I can answer them for you. Make sure you're tracking these progress, and make sure that you're actually looking for signs that you're actually getting progress, okay? Now, progress doesn't just happen with things like measurements. progress also happens with how are you feeling? Are you feeling better? Are you feeling more confident? Are you feeling happier? Okay, these are all other ways that you're making progress too. You don't have to just make progress physically. If you progress emotionally and mentally, you're still making progress, okay? If you're feeling more confident, feeling better, feeling more energized, okay? Feeling better in your shirts, okay? Feeling more confident every single day when you wake up, more drive, more hunger, more desire, okay? You want to get in the gym. This is all progress too. So make sure to not be so hard on yourself. If you're making progress in any area, okay, you need to keep going and use that as motivation. So hope this helped you. Make sure to watch any of my other videos and make sure to give this a like and a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and make sure to subscribe to the channel if you like content like this. So I will see you in the next video. Peace. Thanks for watching again. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video. Also, check out the videos on the screen here to watch next. That's it for this video, my skinny survivors. I'll see you in the next one.